Hey, if you clicked onto this video, you are taking a look at the DJI Neo and you want to know if it can dive. And in this video, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the DJI Neo, I'm gonna dive it over and over and over again. Got a little bit of windy conditions today, so we're gonna see how it does in those dives with the wind, see what it can do, see what it cannot do, and see where its limits are. Okay, so now I've got the DJI Neo right behind me, connected with the Goggles N3 and the DJI FPV Controller 3. There we go, that's better. So you can see the open field over here. And there's a little playground. You can see the MRT over there. MRT stands for Mass Rapid Transit, I believe. Pretty cool system here in Taiwan. So let's go fly around, do a little bit of warming up. I believe I'm not supposed to fly too close to the MRT, so I'm just gonna try to stay over here. Oh, pretty windy today. Feel the wind kind of blowing me downwind this way. That's going to affect our dives a little bit. Okay, yeah, you can see the trees down here getting blown around. Let's see how high we're going to be able to get up today. So in this park, we're going to be going up, let's see, 40, 50, oh, nice and slow up here. So it's saying there's 60 meters. Oh, I've got over 60 meters. There's 70. Let's go forward a little bit right here. Might be able to get a little bit higher. Oh, I'm surprised. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm able to get up this high in this zone. So I believe my limit is 120. But I've flown here multiple times and I've had it trigger at 60 meters multiple times. Interesting. Okay, cool. There we go. So it just triggered right there. You can see normal, it kicks you into normal mode, but that's at 105 meters. So this is a really weird limit. So I can get to 105, not 120. And before, I've been triggered here before, or stopped here, limited here before. So what you have to do is you have to click the button back into sport mode and then back into manual mode. And you can see there, now I'm back into manual mode, and let's dive. Oh, and it had a freak out moment right there. You can see the Neo does not like to dive. So it's still controllable. What it does is it kind of, like you saw there, it just kind of snaps back. But it is capable. So let's do one where I'm not so crazy and I'm a little slower on the sticks. So I'm gonna come up here. The wind is blowing this way, so I wanna be on this side of the park. So when I come out of the dive, I can go real shallow as it pushes me downwind. Okay, so let's go for 90, 95. Okay, so we're going all the way up and I'm gonna face this way because we're gonna dive this way. Kill the throttle. There we go. Successful dive. How was I able to do it? You just slowly, very slowly pull out of the dive. So let's see, that pushed me all the way to the side. So I'm gonna go up this way right here. Let's do it again, get up to about 90, 95 meters. We'll dive again. I could even go forward a little bit this way. So this time I'm gonna do kind of a split S, so there's 100 meters. I'm gonna turn, and I'm diving, and I'm slowly, slowly, slowly pulling out of the dive. Oh, and you can see it freaks out, has that freak out moment right there. It does not like to dive. That's why I'm diving into this field right here, because if it was to have a freak out moment and crash, it's just gonna tumble down into this field. So let's try again. This time I'm gonna pull out a little quicker. I'm gonna add a little throttle. So each one of these, I've been killing the throttle all the way. I'm gonna start adding a little bit of throttle as I dive. Okay, so here's 96, here's 100 meters right here. Okay, so I'm diving and I'm adding some throttle. There we go. And I wasn't able to get down to the ground like on that one. I don't know if you would want to take this so close to the ground on a dive. Let's do a really shallow dive like this. Across the grass, real low. That's just me kind of going down low. 58% on the battery, still pretty good. Let's do another one. We're gonna go all the way up. This time I'm gonna try to do a spin in the dive. Okay, so there's 100. I'm diving and I'm spinning. Oh, and I pulled out too fast. I was a little quick on the throttle there. Oh, you can see it's freaking out even more. Just calm down, buddy, calm down. The Neo is very sensitive, very temperamental. It does not want to do anything very aggressive. It wants to be very taken care of, I think very gingerly, take it easy on the Neo. But as you can see, it can dive. Let's do another one. There's 100 meters. Let's dive. And slowly, slowly, slowly come out. You can see, boom. It wasn't beautiful, but it worked. I just did a whole, let's see, I S-turned in and then did a 360. So it works, you can dive it. I would not trust diving this near, you know, a waterfall or over people or anything. That's why I'm doing it over this open field. Let's go up again. And we'll go over. And we'll spin. Oh, and it freaks out. There, you can see, it can dive. I'm not the best at diving. I could probably turn a little slower. But I think from diving, you know, playing around in the simulator, I think there are much more capable drones out there that can handle what I'm trying to do. You can see I did get one successful with the 360 dive. There was a successful dive here. But what we want to be able to play with the drone all the time like this. Let's go up again. I'm gonna take the spin out. Oh, I got triggered I went too high. So 110 meters. Now I have to go back down. Now I need to go hit the sport mode and then back into manual, prove that I want to go into manual mode. Okay, now let's kill the throttle, dive it over, and just slowly, slowly, slowly come out. Oh, cannot handle it, cannot do it. So I think I'm proving my point here that the Neo is capable of diving, but it just really, you need to be really, really careful with it. Meaning, like, you cannot just quickly dive out, pull out of the dive. You have to very, very slowly pull out of the dive. It's unpredictable. You don't know really when is too much and when is not enough. I've had, you know, on calmer days it works a little better, it seems like it, but I'm not sure if you're gonna love the Neo if you're wanting to dive the Neo. I've had a couple successful dives. Let's see where I'm at. I'm gonna come over this way. The wind keeps pushing me over that way a little bit. Let's do this again. Okay, so we're at about 100 meters right here. It's done. Dive. And slow. Oh. Yeah, you can really feel it freaking out like that. Just does not like to dive. Okay, we're at 30% on the battery. Let's bring it home. Come on, baby. There we go, buddy. Here we are. There we go. Okay, so I think that's really all I need to show you guys, is that I had a successful dive or two in there, but most of those dives with the Neo, you can see it really just wants to whack, kind of have that freak out mode, go into its safety mode. It doesn't go into like a limited, like you need to get back into manual mode like it does with the height limits. It just kind of has this freak out mode where it comes down. I don't know what I would call it. Let's call it a whack. It just kind of has this crazy whack, like it will come down and then all of a sudden it just whacks like that, and you need to like push it back forward to get it to go forward, because it kind of like wants to go backwards. It seems like it just wants to like come down like that real quick and then kind of freak out and wobble. I know that there's aerodynamic issues with the Cinewhoops and the prop here and the prop wash that we're getting. One or two of those dives actually work though. I was able to very shallow, very, very, very slowly come out of the dive, and it works. But again, maybe I'm just not that good at diving, but also I know that the Neo is for beginners. So hopefully the Neo 2 is much more capable in diving, because I know personally for me with FPV, I want to dive the drone. I want to be able to dive down a cliffside. I want to be able to dive down a waterfall eventually. I don't trust myself to do it yet, but hopefully this helps you understand what the Neo can and cannot do. I think the Neo is great for flying around a park. That's where I think the Neo is so good. Also, it is the most versatile drone on the market right now. I can, you know, take my little nieces and nephews and let them, you know, I put the prop guards on this and I let them use it as a selfie drone, or I can fly it with my cell phone, or I can fly it with the RC Remote 2, or there's another remote that I can use it and just fly it as like a regular drone. Sure, the image quality isn't the best for doing like a picture drone or any of that, but you can also fly it as an FPV drone. So it just really is the most versatile drone on the market right now. Hopefully the DJI Neo 2, whenever that does come out, I have no clue. They don't give me any updates, even though they are sponsoring me. Hopefully the image quality is better on the DJI Neo 2, and hopefully the flight capability for the FPV mode is much more capable. So those are my wishes. So anyways, hopefully I was able to help you out answering some of those questions that you might have with the DJI Neo. Let me know if you have a question, leave it in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.